bridled, it's time.
You're such a fat old beast person, Rolo. I want to diet.
He's trying.
I can say that. Rolo, do you want?
Oh.
Do not.
Whoa. Okay.
First time I've seen Rolo.
I'm gonna go hang out with Rolo outside.
That's a good idea to do.
That's a good choice.
I've never seen Rolo before.
Me neither.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and back to another Ride With Me vlog. Today I get to ride the lovely Mr. Rolo, and oh my goodness guys, the weather is finally nice enough for us to ride outside in the outdoor arena. I'm so excited. The outdoor arena is so beautiful and there's so much more space and it's just so lovely to ride outside, so I'm very excited. And this is actually like our first like actual lesson outside. So usually the first few lessons outside, the horses are quite excited to be out there.
If you had an old person name, can I tell you what it would be?
What?
Gertrude.
Gertrude? Whoa. That's so funny. My friends call me Clarence.
I just called you Clarissa.
Clarissa? Yeah, sometimes they call me Clarice.
I love that. I'm gonna call you.
So yeah, I'm curious to see how frisky Rolo is going to be feeling out there. He usually is already quite strong, so he's probably going to be very strong out here.
Ah! I forgot. He's greedy.
I totally forgot when Rolo's out here in the summer, he will drag you for some grass.
Rolo! Come on! Bad. Oh! No. That's all you get. No, mine flew. These are my old ones because mine flew out of the window. She'll be fine.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
That grass smells fresh, dude. Door, save me from this grass. Ah! Huh? I'm trying.
Okay guys, so we made it into the arena. We are safe from the grass for now, although I'm not confident that he's not gonna try and pull me to the edge of the arena to eat some grass. He also loves to do that. But before we get on, I'm doing my prep steps. Obviously, I'm going to tighten his girth and check the stirrups, and then we're going to get on and start our lesson. I absolutely love riding at this time of day. It's so lovely riding at sunset, except for the bugs. That's the only problem. But besides that, like, the temperature is lovely, it's gorgeous, and it's just my favorite time of day to ride.
Literally. No, whoa. Hey. Back. Back. I might, genuinely. Let me just.
Hi, Rolo.
He says hi. Fires that stirrup.
Boy. Boy.
He is a boy.
Ew. Why are those legs so bad?
Okay guys, so now that we're on, we're going to start with a little bit of walk, just a couple laps around, maybe just one actually because the arena is so large, and then we'll pick up the trot and we'll warm up the trot a little bit.
Wait.
Of course, as always, I want to establish good corners at the beginning of the ride. I find it's easier when you're cantering or later in the ride to keep them in the corners if you establish that from the beginning. So right off the bat, Rolo's he's feeling fresh, he's feeling forward, but I wouldn't say like any more than his usual, so that's good. Okay guys, so our first exercise of the day, we are going up the line of trot poles, holding 2 point over the poles, and then I believe we are going back to posting in between, and then 2 point again over, and then the goal with this obviously is I want you to try and be as straight as possible after the pole and not cut the corner. There was okay. I do think we probably could have stayed a little straighter a little longer, but generally I think it was pretty good. Okay, so now we are going to change direction and go on the right rein. I'm going to do that by crossing the diagonal.
Step into your left stirrup a bit more. You look like you're leaning to the right.
Okay, so now we are on the right rein, and this is Rolo's weaker side, so he cuts corners more on this side, so I definitely want to try and push him into the corner more if I can. And now we are doing the same exercise over the line of poles, except this time in between the line of poles we are going to go to sitting trot, so 2 point, sitting trot, and then 2 point again.
He's making poopy grunt noises, but no poop.
So the challenge with that exercise is I want to slow him down enough so that I can sit the trot comfortably, but I also don't want him to stop to a walk, which he did there. I thought he was going to poop, but he didn't. So I just need to make sure that I have more leg on him so that we can sit trot, but still keep the trot going. Okay guys, so now it's time to tighten our girths and get ready to canter. This is where I'm kind of worried that he's going to be really strong. There's so much space out here, and if he's feeling a little frisky, he's feeling good, he's just gonna take off. But I guess we'll see how it is. He really is quite strong and forward in the canter as is, but let's see how he does with all this free open space and the wind in his hair. So right off the bat, he's feeling strong, but not crazy strong. The corners are not too bad. When we get to the straightaway, obviously, like it's just a free open straightaway, so he does pick up speed a little bit there. But nothing that I feel like is out of control or like he's taking off with me. I want to try and work in some circles as well where I can. Obviously we tried there, but we broke to trot, so I just need to make sure I have more leg on him when I ask him to turn so that doesn't happen.
Okay.
Try to do this a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so there we had another failed attempt at a circle, but I'm gonna take my trainer's advice and fix my arm and pull back a little bit more and see if that helps us turn. Okay, so successful circle, yay! Rolo is really strong and he's really hard to turn sometimes, so it took me a couple tries there. Here I am trying for another one and didn't make it, but that's okay.
Oh,
That canter looks great, guys.
thank you.
Okay, so that wasn't bad. Honestly, I was expecting him to be like way stronger and just dragging me all over the place, but he was still pretty strong, don't get me wrong, but that wasn't too bad. Taking a quick walk break and then we're gonna go ahead and canter on the left rein. Okay, so we got our circle the first try on the left side, which is good news. Okay, so here I actually did try to get him to do a circle, but he just started gunning it. This is his stronger side, so I guess he was feeling pretty good, but he was getting just a little too strong for my comfort. And here as well, I did try to do a circle to try and control his speed, but he was just way too strong. I couldn't get him to turn.
Got a little bit low there, huh?
Yeah.
You're in the range, feeling it.
Whoopsies. Yeah, I tried to turn him a couple times and I literally couldn't. I was like,
Okay, here I was able to get him to do the circle. I did turn him a little bit earlier before we kind of got on the straightaway, so I think that helped us turn a little bit before he got just a little too strong and excited to go galloping down this long side of the arena. So we were actually practicing our half seat for the very first time, but I was having a lot of trouble with it just because Rolo was so strong and so forward and just so fast. I just really didn't, I felt like I needed that full seat control, so I didn't really get to practice my half seat that much just because, I don't know, it was, I needed that full seat, you know?
To half seat on than others. Like he's more of a full seat type of ride.
oh yeah.
Okay, so I feel like our canter started off nice and relaxed and controlled. We did start on the right rein, which is his weaker side, and then kind of when we got to the left rein, he was like, I'm feeling good, I want to run, but it wasn't totally out of control. I just needed my full seat to keep him in control, but I'm sure I'll have more opportunities to practice my half seat. But now we're getting ready to do our jump.
Wow, so impressive. Okay, let's jump your X, guys. We'll go downhill and then counter stride to the pole. Go forward more.
7. Did I count the landing? Okay.
So that's funny. You can actually hear me like counting to myself, and I did count 6 strides, but then I counted the stride after the pole, and then that's why I said 7. But anyways, now we're trying it again.
Huh? No, I didn't check. I know, I was scared to look down to check because his head is so low at that point. I'm like, chest up, chest up, chest up. But that was 6 strides.
Be able to check just by glancing down. Ideally, you don't want to do this to look for your lead.
This
Yeah.
is for girls only.
Whoa. Okay, I'll look next time.
What?
He's a good boy. My fingers are tender. He's very excited out here.
So much more space for activities.
I know, he's like, woo, I feel free.
I remember when Reese.
We had the right lead that time? Okay.
Your 2 point was a little left behind, I think.
Okay.
I want you to lift yourself a little higher up out of the saddle.
Higher? Okay.
A little higher.
Wrong lead.
Yeah,
Oh.
Okay, so that time, for once, I was able to spot that it was the wrong lead and fix it. I'm, for some reason, really bad at checking leads after jumps and poles.
So let's go the other way. Canter in. Canter pole, canter X. Go around the white stool after.
This is not the top. I love that.
Thank you.
Okay guys, so that jump was a success. Honestly, I was feeling a little bit worried about cantering into the jump just because of how like excited and strong he was feeling, but I think having to do the pull before and counting the strides in between did help kind of maintain and control the speed. But overall, I think we did have a really good lesson, even though he was feeling quite frisky.
Good boy. Hello, I don't have more cookies. Let's go. Away from the grass. Don't look at the grass. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Away from the grass.
So of course, now we are just heading back to the barn where I will untack Rolo. I will groom him. He will get some grain before he gets to go back outside in the fields with all his friends. Well, actually, to be honest, Rolo doesn't like other horses, so no friends, I guess.
Daisy! Good boy.
So poor Rolo, there's no stalls currently available for him right now. Some of the horses need to get booted out. But in the meantime, I'm just going to put him in the cross ties and he can just hang out there. And then I'll put him in a stall later so he can eat.
I really like Reese's song. I want to try.
Bugs?
thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
I love this angle. I find it so funny.
Okay.